What is going on, guys? Ryan from Livin here. Welcome to the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show 2024. Today we are at the Bulls Bay booth looking at their 23-foot center console over here. This is going to be the most affordable center console in the 23-foot range here at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show. Come on aboard and take a look. As always with all of our boat walkthrough videos, we're going to go ahead and start at the bow of the boat. Come on up. Now, something you are going to notice about this boat is how much space you have. For a 23-foot center console is the first thing that caught my eye, not only the price tag, but honestly the amount of room and the quality of this boat. Now, this boat is going to have an 8.6 beam on a 23-foot boat, which is very impressive. It's going to add a lot of stability to your ride when you're out there on the water, make it really, really comfortable, and give you a ton of space to walk around here, like I said, all for an affordable price tag here at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show. So, without further ado, we have our bow seating over here. You could say, kept it nice and simple with a single cushion bow seating. Not going to be a U-shaped, more of a half circle shape. And you're going to have plenty of space here to lounge. They even included some forward-facing seating by adding a backrest. You're not going to have full range to completely spread your legs straight out, but you do have the option to face forward while you seat. Like I said, for a 23-foot boat, you don't really see any forward-facing seating in the very bow area, so it's nice to see that they added that with the backrest. Take a look up on here in the bow. We're gonna have our anchor locker right over here. Nothing too fancy, like I said, it's a 23-foot boat, and they're trying to keep it at a more affordable price. So you're gonna have a little unfinished anchor well there. You're gonna be able to slide your traditional anchor right in there, keep it stored nice and away. This, like, it's nice, it's finished. Yep. There's a little plumbing, but not wires and stuff like that. So in the bow area, we are gonna have one in-floor hatch over here. We'll open up, and off camera, I just said to your salty was, wow, as soon as I opened it. That is deep. I mean, I'll stick my foot in there. I mean, I'm past my knee with my feet at the very bottom. It's super deep. It goes a couple feet that way, a couple feet this way. It's a nice finished compartment, which is not something I'd see in all in-floor hatches, and I've seen it here at the show, and more expensive boats than this still have in-floor hatches and stuff that aren't finished like this one. So like I just said to Senior Salty, this was really surprising. You could fit a ton of stuff in here: anchor lines, life jackets, bumpers, backpacks, any sort of storage you want to use. Running this boat to the Bahamas, maybe load some suitcases in it. I don't know. Really awesome to see that much storage in a 23-foot boat. That is impressive. So we are going to have some forward-facing bow seating over here up against the helm console, so you can say take a seat. You have room for maybe one or two people here. Like I said, nice and comfortable. You still have plenty of rooms to put your legs up here. I'm still very surprised that we're on a 23-foot boat right now at the price range that it is. This is very impressive. Tons of room up here just to walk around, very comfortable. And yeah, let's move on to the Helm Station. So before we go to the Helm Station, we're gonna hop in the cabin real quick on this 23-foot center console. And you can see it's not gonna be the biggest of all cabins. Overall, this cabin will get the job done. Like I said, you could probably throw a porta potty right in here and throw all your dry storage right in here for the day. Now moving on to my favorite part of any boat, the Helm Station, where I like to spend the most time here. Starting up at the T-top, we're gonna have a little electronics box, which is currently not going to have anything in it, but the perfect spot for your VHF or stereo controls. Right in there, tucked away. Moving on to the Helm Station, Bulls Bay. Like it's obviously they watch Livin Salty's walkthrough videos because they included a beautiful spot to put your phone. Not only is it someplace safe, but it even tucks away. Lock it closed. You never have to think about it for the rest of the day if you don't have to. They even got a little non-skid pad on top here, so if you want to keep it accessible, you can. But amazing to think of that, even through the little phone charger right in there. Very nice feature. Makes me happy to see on any center consoles out here at the boat show. We're going to have a Helm Station. They're not going to have any electronics built into it yet. Looks like you have room for 2 screens on here, which is going to be plenty for all your fishing or just boating needs. Plenty of room to add any electronics you like there. Overall, pretty basic Helm Station setup here, but like I said, that's how you keep these boats at an affordable price, is by cutting back on all those fancy features that realistically you might not use at all. So we're gonna have a little storage underneath here as well, a little cuddy cabin right over there as well. Like I said, perfect Helm, gets the job done. Now taking a look at our Helm seats over here, we're gonna have a little bench captain style hybrid where you're gonna be able to adjust if you wanna be sitting down while you drive, standing up. Standing up is personally how I prefer to drive. Stand here at the Helm Station, look ahead. But you know, you go into those slow no wake zones, you get stuck in them for 20 minutes or so, hop on up, sit down, put your feet on the wheel, drive however you like, but comfortable either way. Like I said, basic, but gets the job done. Now behind our Helm seat over here, we're gonna have what I like to call the little tackle station area. It's gonna be equipped with 4 rod holders right along the back of the seating. Underneath, we're gonna have a nice little cooler. And you can just be able to slide out, access, very nice big size cooler. I would put all my drinks and sandwiches and all that kind of stuff for the day right into that cooler. Maybe if you're going fishing, there's not any more in-floor hatches besides that big one in the front. So I'd probably put my fish in here too if you want. Now while we're down here, we're gonna take a look under the gunnels. On the port and starboard side of the boat, we're gonna have our under gunnel storage. Perfect for your boat brushes, your boat hooks, gaffs, nets, any of that kind of stuff. Like I said, port and starboard side of the boat as well. Now the first thing that really caught my attention walking onto this 23 Bulls Bay is the size of this cockpit room. There is tons and tons of room to walk around back here, tons of fishing room, and we had a 23-foot center console back in the day, and I remember the #1 thing we were looking for was cockpit space, because they cram so much stuff in the back of these boats where there's no place to walk around. And Bulls Bay did an excellent job by just leaving so much open space back here that you can walk around comfortably, fish, do whatever you got to do, and you're not going to be bumping into one another. So big props to Bulls Bay keeping this much cockpit space in the back of a 23-foot boat. Now while we're back here, we got some forward-facing stern seating over here. You can see you have room for honestly 1, 2, 3, 4 people probably pretty comfortably. You got some nice backrest to go along with it. We're gonna have some storage underneath all of these as well. You can see a big old live well in the middle storage over here. You can see, look at that big old live well, good for those fishing days. Underneath me here, we're gonna have a little bit of storage. Open this up, you got a nice little storage compartment in here, whatever you're feeling like putting in there. Like I said, life jackets, any of that kind of stuff that needs to be accessible. And we take a look at the starboard side of the boat. Under here, we're gonna have our batteries, nice and easily accessible. We also got our battery switches, nice dry compartment, keep those batteries out of the elements, out of the bilge, very good to see. Now the only thing is that we are gonna have our bilge access in the back over here in the transom of the boat. A little bit harder to access it without having a panel through here, but you're still going to be able to do it. Hopefully you don't have to do that much work in the bilge area. Now if we take a look at the top of the T-top, we're going to have a couple rod holders to store those while you're running. We're going to have 5 across the top and then the 2 kingfish off to the side. Now one thing I do point out before we talk about this price tag very soon here is that you are still getting a hardtop with this boat, which is impressive. You know, you think that there are no soft tops really on any boats nowadays, but when you start to get to the lower price range, a lot of times they'll just put canvas tops on there to try to get that price down a little bit, but Bulls Bay did include a hardtop on here, which is really nice to see. So this 23-foot Bulls Bay is going to be powered by a Suzuki 250. That's going to be plenty and plenty of power to get you up on plane, get you to the sandbar, get you to the fishing spot, nice and quick, and a very good, reliable motor. Now the moment you guys have been waiting for, how much does the most affordable 23-foot center console at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show 2024 cost? Well, right behind me here, we have the reveal. It is going to be $75,000 here for the 23-foot Bulls Bay. Now, before you guys go running to the comments telling me how $75,000 is not affordable, well, compared to all the other boats in the new boat market here at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show, I can tell you this is your best bang for your buck if you're looking for a 23-foot boat. If you're looking for a 20-foot boat or a 21-foot boat, you can find a little bit more affordable, but I know a lot of you guys like that 23-foot range. Very easily trailable, easy to store. It's a very nice size boat to have. I know, like we said, we had one 23-foot boat, absolutely loved it. This boat is absolutely amazing for a 23-foot boat. 8.6 beam, like I said, offers a lot of great amenities. You have plenty of room, they didn't cram a ton of stuff into it, and it looks to be good build quality for this manufacturer. And that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for today's video of the most affordable 23-foot center console here at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show 2024. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys hit the like button. Definitely consider subscribing down below. I'm gonna go ahead and link another one of my most affordable boat series at the boat shows here on the left side of the screen. Make sure you guys go check that out. Thank you again for watching. Until my next video, remember to keep living salty.